Good evening, basketball fans. Got a very chilly, snowy night tonight here in Miles, Iowa. Matchup of the Riverhawks versus the Bellevue Comets. Each team have one game under their belt so far for this season. The Riverhawks losing last week to Marquette, and the Comets winning to Prince of Peace. Getting ready to start. Possession to the Comets. Going for a layup that's missed. Rebounded by the by the Comets. Put back up. It's McKinley Shekel for two. Riverhawks bring that across the line. Got some tough defense, and that's going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to go to McKinley Shekel. Riverhawks break through. Riley Gillen up for two. She misses. Comets bringing it down. Kick that back out to the top of the key. That shot's just missed. However, Kensington Shekel is there to pick that up for two. Comets continue to apply pressure. Sadie Rollins fouled on the floor. Abby Felke trying the old trick move. Ball off the back of the player. It just gets knocked back out of bounds. A near steal there by the Comets. Felke goes up for three. It misses. Rebound by, there's good for two. Sadie Rowling. The rebound was on Riley Gillen. Comets bringing that down. And some tough defense by the Riverhawks. They end up throwing that out of bounds. Abby Felke missteps, but it gets thrown off of a Comet player's foot. They'll go back to the Riverhawks. Sadie Rowling brings that down. Tenley Miller with the drive in. Gonna have a travel on Riley Gillen. We got a timeout by the Riverhawks. We've got a score here of Easton Valley 2, Bellevue 4.
Jesse Jepson at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart just off Highway 64 in Miles is passionate about solving your auto repair issues and providing repairs and maintenance that exceeds all expectations. From basic automotive maintenance like oil changes and tire service to more complex issues like brake repair and suspension issues, stop in at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart. They also have homemade lunch specials, snacks, and a lot of your favorite C-store items, along with gasoline. See you soon at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart in Miles. Find them on Facebook.
Comets coming down the court. They kick that into Ketman. That's good for two. Abby Felke goes all the way to the rim. She has that miss brought down by the Comets. Another miss. They're letting them play with no fouls here. Kicked out to Abby Felke. She gets that into Riley Gillen. She goes up for two. It's partially blocked by Ketman coming down the floor. Missed two ball. Brought down again by Ketman. Try for a three. And we're going to have a jump ball. Possession goes to the Riverhawks. It's a steal by McKinley Shekel. Three balls missed on the outside. Brought back down by Shekel. And she puts that up for two. It's a miss, but a foul. It'll take her to the line. First shot for Shekel is good. Kendall Driscoll into the game. Sadie Rowling kicks it to Riley Gillen. She goes up for two. Misses. It's brought down by Ernst. She throws that up. That ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Comets. Aubrey Mickle checking into the game for the Comets. That ball knocked out of bounds and near steal. That's Bella Leifrid. Trying to get some things straightened out over by the scores table. I think they just want to be sure that the clock is all set the way it should be. Now it looks like we're all set. That ball's stolen. Coming down, we've got McCombie. And she's fouled on the layup. They'll send her to the line for two. That foul's going to be given to Abby Felke. That'll be her first. First shot from McCombie is good. Taking the Comets up to 8. Second shot is good as well. Gillen tries to kick that back out. Again, it's McCombie with the steal. Just quick in there. Gillen returns the favor by stealing that pass. Riverhawks now down on the floor. Shot by Tenley Miller in the corner. That's good for 3. Takes the Riverhawks up to 5. It's a nice dish in there to Ernst. She comes away with 2. Foul on the floor. It's going to go to Aubrey Mickle. Ada Johnson's checked into the game for the Riverhawks. Johnson to shoot from the corner. It's off, rebounded by Ernst. Comets from the corner. Off, they shoot that back out in a rebound. Driving back in, good for two, is Kensington Checkle. Just like the Comets are up to 13 now. Ball knocked out of bounds by McComey. Kelly Struess checked into the game for the Riverhawks. And Ketman's back in for Bellevue, as well as McKinley Shekel. Falke fires for three. It's just off. I'm going to call an over-the-back foul on the Comets. Claire Rowe to check in for the Riverhawks. Little miscommunication. Comets here on the fast break. And that's good for two. That's Carly McComey. They're going to call a foul on the floor. That'll send Abby Falke to the line to shoot. That foul was given to Kensington Checkle. That'll be her second. Falke's first ball is good. Taking the Riverhawks up to 6. Second shot is good as well. And Tenley Miller almost with the steal. Comets moving fast down the floor. Ketman goes up. That's good for two. Takes Bellevue up to 17 now. Comets with some speed and applying some tough defensive pressure. Here we go. We're down 2 minutes, 13 seconds left to play in this first quarter. It looks like we're having some shot clock issues. They're going to try and get that straightened out. Got a whole mess load of subs coming in here for both sides. And here we go. Ketman almost with the steal. Gets a hand on it. Riverhawks recover. Ketman comes down with the rebound, kicks it out. Comets working their way. 3 ball on the outside. That was taken by Cadence Beach. It was just off. We've got a foul on the floor. Kendall Driscoll to shoot for the Riverhawks. First shot is good. That foul was given to Kylie Ernst. That's her second. Riley Gillen with a good rebound, just couldn't keep possession of it. Mishandled, and it's out of bounds. Get in, Ketman. Felke a little mismatched with Ketman on the inside. It's going to be a foul on her. And that's her second. First shot for Ketman is off. Ada Johnson checks in for Abby Felke. Second shot is good. Sadie Rowling coming down the floor. Kendall Driscoll trying to work it in. Sadie Rowling for three on the outside. And that's good. Riverhawks needed that. That takes them up to 11. There we go. There's some tough defense by the Riverhawks. And then just an over push pass. We're down to 50 seconds. Ketman goes up. She misses. Gillen goes to bring it down the floor. She's got two comments on her. Dishes it back out. Now we're going to get a foul on there. Riley Gillen first shot is good. Takes the Riverhawks up to 12. Cuts the Comets lead down to 6. Second shot for Gillen. That one's off. Ketman with the rebound, dishes it down. Three ball from the outside. Ada Johnson comes up with it. We've got speed on speed. That ball bounces out. Bellevue with the rebound. Coming hard down the floor. Missed shot, puts it back up though. And that's Bella Liebfried. That's good for 2. We've got 3 seconds. 2 seconds left. That's the end of the quarter. We've got a score of Easton Valley 12, Bellevue 20.
Total Dimensions Therapy and Wellness PLC, located inside Cookie's Tanning and Fitness, specializes in red light therapy, instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization, and kinesiotaping. Seeking treatment early will prevent further injury and keep your pain from turning into a chronic issue. Contact Missy Wilson, physical therapist and certified light therapist at Total Dimension Therapy and Wellness PLC, located inside Cookie's Tanning and Fitness, 105 First Avenue Northwest in Preston. Phone 563-689-4912 to schedule an appointment today. have several devices using your internet at one time? Do you like to stream movies or sporting events using a laptop computer, smart TV, or other device? If yes, then contact Miles Telephone in Miles for high-speed fiber to the home internet for the internet service that's right for you. Other services provided are phone with unlimited long distance, Skitter TV, Secure IT antivirus protection, and Lorix security camera systems. Miles Telephone in Miles, phone 563-682-7111, online at milestelephone.com.
Here we go, getting ready to start second quarter. Bellevue bringing that ball in. Looking on the outside, they dish it into Kettman. She's going to get called for a travel. Just a little too much movement with that pivot foot underneath. Bellevue again, strong defense. End up forcing a turnover. Swinging it around. Looking to find Kettman on the inside. No, nice rebound by Sadie Rowling. There's the steal. Comets take that in. First ball is missed by Veach. Teammates right there to dish that back up. There's another steal by Carly McComey. She looks at taking that three ball, dishes it back. This time it's Abby Felke with the steal. She gets a lot of body on the way down. That'll be a foul. Riley Gillen and Kendall Driscoll check into the game. The foul is going to be on Carly McComey. That'll be her first. Riley Gillen down on the inside, goes up for two, partially blocked. They're going to say that was last touch by Bellevue. Riverhawks get that in Gillen. She dishes it out. They try to feed it back to her. And that forces a turnover. Abby Felke trying to apply some tough defense. She and Claire Rowe almost with the steal. Comets try to dish it into Kettman. Riverhawks come up with the ball. Gillen looking to dish that out to Claire Rowe. And we're going to have a jump ball. Possession's going to stay with the Riverhawks. They'll inbound under their basket. It's a good read by Carly McComey. She comes up with the steal. Dishes that to her teammate in Cadence Veach. That's good for two. And that tough defense is going to force a turnover. Riverhawks have Tenley Miller, Sadie Rowling, and Ada Johnson checking into the game. little bit of confusion on who last touched that ball, and it went off of a Riverhawk player's foot. Comets trying to work that into Ketman. It's some good defense by Sadie Rowling to knock that out of bounds. They'll bring it in on the inside. It's a 3 from the outside. That's McComey. That's good. Again, some tough defense by the Riverhawks. Abby Falke for 3. She's going to return the favor. That's also good. It's a tough foul there. McKinley Shekel going in. She'll go to the line. That foul is going to be called on Abby Falke. That's her 3rd. Kylie Ernst and Bella Liebfried check in for the Comets. Second ball is off. Riley Gillen with a good rebound. Just mishandles a little bit. Comets back on the side. Another 3 ball for Beach. And that's off. I'm sorry for McComey. That was off. That foul is going to be given to Kylie Ernst. That's her 4th. Sadie Rowling coming down the floor. She sees an opening right in the middle. It just misses. McComey gives it a shot. She misses, but Kensington Shekels right there for the rebound to put it up for 2. Going to have a foul there. That's going to be on Kensington Shekel. And that'll be her 3rd. Riverhawks working that around. Comets knock that out of bounds. We got McKinley Shekel checking into the game. Riverhawks take the ball out under the basket. McKinley Shekel with a nice hand in there defensively to knock that out of bounds. We've got 3 players on Riley Gillen right now. And there's McComey with the fast break. And she puts that up for 2. Coach Cruz is going to call a timeout. We've got a score here of Easton Valley 15, Bellevue 32.
Ollie's Garage Convenience and Service of Preston has so many different ways to serve you. Stop for gas, a cup of coffee, bottle of pop, all your favorite C-store items, and a quality automotive repair shop that features diagnostics, tune-ups, brakes, oil changes, tires, tire repair, and much more. Ollie's Garage Convenience and Service, easy to find on Highway 64 in Preston.
Both teams coming back out. We've got 3 minutes, 54 seconds left in the half. Riverhawks to inbound the ball. And that's a steal by the Comets in Bellevue, and then she's charged with a foul as she pushed off. Ada Johnson looking around. Dishes that into Gillen. She goes up, just misses. Comets going straight in. That's McKinley Shekel. And she's fouled on the shot. That'll send her to the line for 2. That foul given to Kendall Driscoll. That's her second. First shot for Shekel is good. That takes her up to 8 points so far for the night. Second shot is good as well. Up to 9 points now. Comets again with the steal. Coming down, we've got 5 on 4. And that shot's good in the corner. That's Cadence Beach. And Sadie Rowling that time is fouled on the way down. That's going to be given to Bella Liebfried. That'll be her second. Sadie Rowling, first shot is off. Claire Rowe into the game for the Riverhawks. And Peyton Kettman for the Comets. Second shot for Rowling is good. That takes her up to 6 points for the night. Rebound by Gillen. And she's fouled on the way. That foul's on Peyton Kettman. And that's her first. Gillen's first shot is good. And her second shot is good. From the corner for 3. That's off. Sadie Rowling with the with the rebound. Kendall Driscoll to shoot. It's off. Comets with the rebound, but Tenley Miller there with the steal. Kendall Driscoll will take it again. That's good for 3. Takes the Riverhawks up to 21. Kettman wide open under the basket. She made that one look too easy. Comets with the steal. And then Riverhawks take it back. Again, with the steal, here's Cadence Veach going in for 2. That's good. That takes the Comets up to 40. Again, just that tough defense by the Comets. Ada Johnson and Kelly Struve check in for the Riverhawks. Again, there's Beach with the steal going in, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. The foul's going to be given to Sadie Rowling. First shot for Beach is off. Second shot is off. Kendall Driscoll with the rebound. The Beach steals it right back again. Here she goes up for 2. Just fast, so fast. Comets with another steal. And in the process, that's going to be a foul. That's going to be given to Tenley Miller. Get a timeout by the Riverhawks. We've got to score Easton Valley 21, Bellevue 42.
Jesse Jepson at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart just off Highway 64 in Miles is passionate about solving your auto repair issues and providing repairs and maintenance that exceeds all expectations. From basic automotive maintenance like oil changes and tire service to more complex issues like brake repair and suspension issues, stop in at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart. They also have homemade lunch specials, snacks, and a lot of your favorite C-store items, along with gasoline. See you soon at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart in Miles. Find them on Facebook.
So as we're coming back in, got 1 minute and 3 seconds left here in the half. Bellevue ditches that to the corner. Up for 3, it's no good. I'll say last touch by the Comets. Ketman knocks that out of bounds. Again, the Comets with the steal. That's good for 2. That's McComey. Under the baskets, Kendall Driscoll wide open. Just a near miss on there. McComey with a miss. Driscoll comes down with the rebound. Here comes Veach and all her wheels. And she sends that up. It's good for 2. At the end of the half, we have a score, Easton Valley 21, Bellevue 46. Here we go, coming down to 30 seconds left here before we start the third quarter. Again, we were talking, both teams have had one game so far this season prior to this one. Bellevue played Prince of Peace last week. Now, they won with a score of 80-15, so all those steals and that tough defense and everything that you're seeing tonight, I'm going to assume was in play last week as well when they played, considering that score. Just quick with speed. Now, Easton Valley had played Marquette last week, and their score was 55-32. Riverhawks had a hard time getting going on offense. Here we are to start the game. Comets try to dish that in. Riley Gillen with the steal. Sends that up to Abby Falke. She goes in for two. It's good, and she's fouled. And Felke's good for the extra point. McComey wide open. She misses the layup, but Kettman comes down with the rebound and then is fouled on the way back up. First shot for Kettman is off. And second shot's good. Takes Kettman up to 7 points for the night. There's the steal by Veach and her speed. That's good for two. Takes Veach up to 10 points for the night. Sadie Rowling from the corner. That's off. Veach comes down with the rebound. She goes up for two, misses, but Kettman's right there for the rebound. She puts it back up. It takes Bellevue up to 51. Tenley Miller with the jump shot. It's off. We've got a jump ball under the basket. Possession to the Riverhawks. Ada Johnson checks into the game. Riverhawks get that in to Riley Gillen. That's good for two. The Riverhawks are fouled. And that'll take Tenley Miller to the basket. First shot for Miller is good. Second shot is off. Riley Gillen steals that ball, puts it back up, just misses. Riverhawks with some tough defense. Force a turnover. Almost a steal by McComey. And they're going to call that a travel on Riley Gillen. Abby Felke to check back in the game. Kettman up for 2, misses the first one, gets her own rebound. The second one up is good. Here comes Veach down the floor. That's good for 2. Sadie Rowling drives in. And she's fouled on the shot that'll take her to the line. First shot for Rowling is good. Second shot for Rowling is good. Comets dish that into Kettman. She misses. Gillen comes down with the rebound. Riverhawks trying to work that around. Comets again with the steal. And McKinley Shekel tries to take that in. Has it partially blocked. Riverhawks, Abby Felke throws that up for 3. It comes in and out. She sends that up to McComey, and that's good for 2. Riverhawks, shot clock down to 18. Miller goes in for 2. Has that blocked by Kettman. She blocks that out of bounds. Riverhawks will maintain possession. Got a whole slew of subs coming in here. Sadie Rowling in the corner. And that's good for 2. Some quick moves on the floor. It's Kensington Shekel. She's fouled on the way. First shot for Shekel is off. Second shot is good. Their row dishes that out. Here comes McComey with the steal. And it's good for 2. Here she comes again. Just so fast on reading that. And she's fouled on the shot. That's going to be given to Abby Felke, and that's going to be her 4th. McCombie's first shot is good. Riley Gillen checks in for Abby Felke. Second shot from McCombie is good. Takes Bellevue up to 62. Easton Valley at 31. Riverhawks trying to work that in. Kendall Driscoll with the shot. That's off. Comets coming down the floor quick. Riley Gillen almost with the steal. That's last touch by her. Ketman to check in, as well as McKinley Shekel. McCombie takes it for three. Ketman comes down with the rebound, and she's fouled on the way. Comets to take it out under their basket. Almost with the steals, Riley Gillen. McCombie goes up, that shot's blocked. Riverhawks with the ball. Sadie rolling in the corner. It's off Kendall Driscoll. With the rebound, she dishes that to Claire Rowe. It's just off for two. Comets coming down now. Nice defense by the Riverhawks. Tenley Miller checks in, as well as Aubrey Mickle and Cadence Veach. Veach tries to drive that in. Last touch by the Riverhawks. Claire Rowe almost with the steal. Shot for three. That's Aubrey Mickle. It just misses. Riverhawks bringing it down. It's a nice dish. Into Riley Gillen. She goes back up. Catman comes down with the rebound this time. And that first shot by Aubrey Mickle, it's missed. Veach with the rebound goes back up, and she's hammered. She'll go to the line for two. First shot is off for Veach. Second shot is off. Comets chase that down. They get that into Catman. That's a foul on Gillen. First shot for Ketman is off. Second shot is good. Takes Bellevue up to 63. Easton Valley at 31. We've got 1:14 left to play in the third quarter. Nice move there by Riley Gillen. That's good for two. So that's a turnover with some tough defense. Riverhawks take the ball down. We've got 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And there's a steal by Aubrey Mickle. She goes all the way in for two. .32 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Riley Gillen up for two, and it dribbles in and out. .16 seconds left to play. And Ketman is fouled under the basket. First shot for Ketman is off. Kelly Struve checks in. Second shot for Ketman is off. Comets with the rebound. Shekel puts that up. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession to Bellevue with 4.5 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Ketman takes a shot. And it's off. And it's put back up. Just in time by Kylie Ernst. It's good for two. We've got a third quarter ending score of Easton Valley 33, Bellevue 67.
Jesse Jepson at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart just off Highway 64 in Miles is passionate about solving your auto repair issues and providing repairs and maintenance that exceeds all expectations. From basic automotive maintenance like oil changes and tire service to more complex issues like brake repair and suspension issues, stop in at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart. They also have homemade lunch specials, snacks, and a lot of your favorite C-store items, along with gasoline. See you soon at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart in Miles. Find them on Facebook.
Total Dimensions Therapy and Wellness PLC, located inside Cookie's Tanning and Fitness, specializes in red light therapy, instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization, and kinesiotaping. Seeking treatment early will prevent further injury and keep your pain from turning into a chronic issue. Contact Missy Wilson, physical therapist and certified light therapist at Total Dimension Therapy and Wellness PLC, located inside Cookie's Tanning and Fitness, 105 First Avenue Northwest in Preston. Phone 563-689-4912 to schedule an appointment today.
Here we go. We're back getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Riverhawks to bring the ball in. And a mishandle gives the ball to the Comets. Veach tries to work that into Ketman. Last touch by the Riverhawks. McComey takes that for three. It's off, but her teammate's right there to put that back up. It's Kensington Shekel. The shot was missed, but she was fouled along the way. First shot for Shekel is good. And second shot for Shekel is good. That brings her up to 9 points for the night. Bellevue's playing with no seniors on their squad. They've got 5 juniors, but no senior leaders here. Looking promising for them for next year. And Sadie Rowling called for a travel. Can work the ball into Ketman. She dishes it back out. Driving into the lane in Kensington Shekel. Brings her total up to 11 for the night. Sadie Rowling for 3. Dribbles in and out. Riley Gillen with the rebound. She puts it back up and is fouled along the way. First shot for Gillen is good. Takes her up to 8 points for the night. And second shot is good, but they're going to say she stepped over the line. Bellevue coming down the floor. 3 ball taken by Shekel. It's off. Tenley Miller from the corner. It's off and last touch by the Riverhawks. Bellevue's going to give their starters a break, and they've got 5 players coming off the bench. Moving the ball around. They get it inside. Sadie Rowling with the rebound. She sends it up to Tenley Miller. And then a miscue sends that out of bounds. Kendall Driscoll and Claire Rowe into the game for the Riverhawks. Sadie Rowling almost with the steal, try to throw it off of a Comet player. And they recovered, but then charged with travel. We're at 4 minutes, 10 seconds left to play in the game. Steal by the Comets. And then another travel called. Abby Felke for 3. It bounces in and out. Saved by Claire Rowe. Tenley Miller puts it back up. And she's fouled on the way. First shot for Miller is good. Taking her up to 5 points so far for the night. And the Riverhawks at a score of 35. Second shot for Miller is good as well. Comets working the ball around. They get it inside there to Kylie Ernst. That's off and a rebound by Kendall Driscoll. It's going to be a foul on Bellevue on the floor. Ada Johnson to check in for the Riverhawks. Ada Johnson is fouled. And just some young mistakes being made here. Got a couple freshmen out there. They'll get it yet. Speaking of young mistakes, it's Aubrey Mickle, also a freshman for Bellevue. Steal by the Comets. It's Bella Leaford with the steal. And then she's fouled on the way to the basket. She'll go to the line for two. First shot for Bella is off. Riley Gillen in for the Riverhawks. Aubrey Putman into the game for the Comets. Second shot is good. And she'll check out, and Vanessa Steinis will check in. Minute 25 left to play in the game. Tenley Miller is fouled on the floor. Foul's going to be given to Grayson Wagner. That's her second. Miller's first shot, just off. Second shot is good. Takes her up to 7 points for the night. Down to a minute left in the game. That shot's good by Vanessa Steinis. Abby Felke drives into the lane. We've got a jump ball. Possession going to Bellevue. .18 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Rebound by Riley Gillen. 8 seconds left to play. 3 seconds left. Riley Gillen goes in for 2. And that's the game, folks. We've got an ending score tonight of Easton Valley 37, Bellevue 74. Have a good night. Stay warm.
Several devices using your internet at one time. You like to stream movies or sporting events using a laptop computer, smart TV, or other device? If yes, then contact Miles Telephone in Miles for high-speed fiber to the home internet, the internet service that's right for you. Other services provided are phone with unlimited long distance, Skitter TV, secure IT antivirus protection, and Lorex security camera system. Miles Telephone and Miles, phone 563-682-7111. Online at milestelephone.com.
Good evening and welcome to Easton Valley Riverhawk boys basketball. Tonight we are in Miles at the elementary school here at Easton Valley, where the Riverhawks, in their opening night of the season, hosting the Bellevue Comets in non-conference basketball action. Brought to you by Miles Telephone Company. I'm Mike Kelly with you again this season. Alongside me, the Budman, Buddy Jungi. Buddy, glad to have you back with us.
Howdy.
And thanks for tuning in, everybody at home, on kind of a snowy evening here in eastern Iowa. So if you weren't able to make the trip here to the game in person, we're glad to have it for you. Opening night for both of these squads. Last year, Easton Valley finished with a record of 6-16. The Bellevue Comets 12-12. Both teams returning quite a few players. In fact, Bellevue returning their entire roster from last year. And they've got a lot of experienced players and a lot of talented players, so we're anxious to get a look at them. Easton Valley with several of their key guys back from last year under a new regime with Coach George Pickup, the new head coach here at Easton Valley in his debut as the Riverhawks head man. Last year, these teams met one time back in December, on the 2nd of December, with Bellevue winning that one handily by a score of 67-40. Tomorrow night, the Riverhawks are back at it again, and we'll be with you again from right here at Easton Valley's elementary school in Miles. It's the other team from Bellevue, the Marquette Defenders, will be here tomorrow night for a Tri-Rivers Conference battle boys game here with the Riverhawks. So that'll be our next telecast. Girls game tonight didn't go well for the Riverhawks. They lost that one in the first game of the evening here varsity-wise by a score of 74-37. We're about set for our starting lineups. Of course, both these teams opening up tonight. And the boys' action across the state of Iowa tonight was the first night for live game action, and there's lots of unusual Monday night games going on across the state of Iowa. And we'll give you the starting lineups as they are introduced here at Easton Valley. Bellevue with a lot of size and a lot of athleticism back from last year, so I think they'll try and pick up the pace a little bit and see if Easton Valley can hang with them. Bellevue being introduced, Cameron Kozel, a starting point guard, 6-foot senior. For Easton Valley, it's Kalen Fee, sophomore, got a little varsity action last year as a freshman. The other guard for Bellevue, Owen Putman, a senior, 6-foot 2-inch guard. And Keegan Lee, another senior, 6'2" forward for Easton Valley, being introduced. For Bellevue, Jackson Leach, a 6'2" junior for the Comets. For the Riverhawks, Callan Messridge, a 5'9" point guard. For Bellevue, it's Keyshawn Deshaw, a 6'6" senior. Easton Ratchie, a 6'5" senior for Easton Valley, will be introduced. And for Bellevue, their final starter of the evening is Jack Kirk, a 6'4" junior. So Bellevue with some size. And for Easton Valley, it's Blake Bowling, a 6-foot sophomore guard / forward for Easton Valley. So that's the starting lineups. Bellevue's head coach, as we mentioned, have not mentioned yet, Chet Kinake. And for Easton Valley, George Pickup in his debut as the Riverhawk coach. What do you think you're going to see here tonight, buddy?
I don't know, Mike. I'm kind of curious as to what we're going to see from the coach to the players on Easton Valley's side with him being a new coach. It's definitely, like you say, a debut for sure.
So we'll see what type of offense and defense coach Pickup is going to go with. Of course, he's assisted by Ray and Blake Borman and his daughter, Carrie Pickup. Back in my radio days, I did a lot of Makokata games, and I did a lot of her games. She was a very good defender. Tip controlled by Bellevue. Kozel with it out front. Guarded by Messeridge. Easton Valley in a man-to-man, and they create a turnover as the ball goes off Kirk's hands. And it'll be Easton Valley basketball. Bellevue looks like they're going to show some full court pressure. Keegan Lee will inbound right in front of his own bench. He still looks to get in. He looks to go deep to Messeridge, and the ball's tipped right to you, buddy.
Right to me.
So we're less than 10 seconds in, and Buddy's already been involved in the game here. Easton Valley will inbound baseline. Get it in. Messeridge with it. He's picked up by Kozel. Bellevue in a man-to-man as well. Now the ball knocked away by Kozel. Picked up by Leach. He struggles at midcourt. Fee jumps in. We're going to have a jump ball as there's bodies on the floor there at midcourt. So both teams opening up man-to-man with some pressure as well. Ball on the alternate possession goes back to Easton Valley. Messeridge slips on his cut. Kozel picks it up, drives in on the right side, lays it up and in. Now some full court pressure from Bellevue. And when Easton Valley gets it ahead to Messeridge, he'll take it hard to the basket and lays it in. Good hard drive by Messeridge on the right side. Bellevue up court quickly. Leach with a drive to the basket, puts it up and in from the right side. Here comes the full court pressure again by Bellevue. Messeridge on the dribble. Picks up his dribble in the backcourt, gets it ahead to Bowling. Now to Fee. Fee's going to pull up in the lane. Kick it back out to Messeridge, and the Riverhawks will set some offense. Messeridge with it, some dribble penetration, jump shot no good, but there's Ratchie on the cleanup under the basket, lays it up and in. Back comes Bellevue quickly. Putman with it, he gets it over to Leach. Leach guarded by Bowling out front. Back over, out of the corner, shot no good by Putman, 3 from the left side. Rebound Easton Valley, here comes Messeridge back the other way. So some tempo here to start this thing off. We're tied up 4-4. Ratchie with it, kicks it out to Bowling, now Lee with it. Bellevue in that man, Kozel tries to steal, Messeridge pulls it away, shot short, no good. Rebound down to Jackson Leach. Here comes Leach on the dribble. Tried to go into DeShaw. Ball knocked away, and he'll stay with Bellevue in their offensive end. They'll inbound baseline right. Kozel will trigger it in. He gets it in to Kirk. Now back to Kozel. 3 out of the corner right side is good. Cameron Kozel, veteran point guard for Bellevue, knocks down the 3. Now it's pressure again by Bellevue. And we got a whistle and a foul as Lee tried to reverse pass it. The foul goes on Putman. That's his first team foul as well. Easton Valley with it in the backcourt. Messeridge with it. Bodies flying all over the place on the court. And a whistle.
I'm seeing a lot of slipping.
Yeah, you're right, buddy. That's about the third one that we've seen already, third or fourth one, where people are just, their feet are going out from under them. It's snowing outside, but I don't know why the court in here seems to be slick. Lee tries to get it in, knocked away by DeShaw. He'll get it ahead to Kozel. Kozel with it left side, back inside to DeShaw. He lays it up and in. Easton Valley inbounds Ratchie with it. DeShaw knocks it away from Messeridge. 9-4 Comets here, 5:27 to go in our first quarter. It's been an up-tempo, quick-paced game thus far by both teams. Bowling with it on the right side. He goes to Messeridge. Messeridge head fake, drives in, lays it up and in. A beautiful drive. Laid it up with the right hand, drove in from the left side. And a near steal, and it is a steal by Bowling. He'll go the length of the floor. Shot blocked, but he's fouled by Leach. Bowling will go to the line to shoot a pair. The young sophomore got the steal, went coast to coast. Got hit pretty good from behind by Leach. Leach's first foul. 3 fouls now on Bellevue as a team. Bowling with a pair. First free throw is up and rim's no good. He'll have one more.
Bowling's usually a pretty solid.
Usually a very good free throw shooter. He's got one more. 5:02 to go here, first quarter. Second free throw, no good. There's the offensive rebound by Lee. Tried to put it back up and in, no good. Here comes Bellevue back the other way. Kozel to Leach. Leach to DeShaw left side. DeShaw's going to try and drive in. He does. And he kicks it out to Boniface. Cal Boniface, who's checked in for Bellevue. Back to Kozel left side. Now it's Leach. Baseline jumper, no good. Ratchey pulls down the rebound for the Riverhawks. They get it to Messridge. He'll bring it up. Good ball handling by Messridge. Lee's got it left side. Tries to drive. Goes inside Ratchey. Turnaround shot is good, and he's fouled. Nice passing by Easton Valley. DeShaw got away from the paint area to go out and play defense, and Easton Valley took immediate advantage of that with Ratchey on the inside. 9-8, Ratchey to shoot one free throw. Off the back iron, no good. Fee, the offensive rebound, lays it up, no good. Now Keegan Lee with an offensive rebound, goes to Ratchey, shot up off the back iron, no good. This is just crazy action right now at both ends of the floor. Now they go inside to DeShaw left side, kicks it back over. Boniface, baseline jumper from the right side is good. 11-8. Lee with it. Now it's Fee. He throws it ahead to Messridge. It's picked off by Leach. Leach drives in, takes it up with the left hand, and it's good. And a timeout called by Easton Valley. A 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with the quick turnover. Well, buddy, what's your thoughts thus far?
Man, I tell you what. He, Ratchey with that move bound here under the basket. And then, I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words. They came out looking better than I thought they were going to over a returning Bellevue team that kept almost all their players, didn't they?
They kept every player. Everybody on their roster from last year is back this year, and they are, you know, if you talk to people that know things, which we try to find people that know things, but Bellevue picked pretty high as far as their season, what people are predicting for them, so with everybody returning. And you can see why. They're really athletic. And they got, you know, so much experience. But thus far, Easton Valley hanging right there with them. Of course, they played last year, and Bellevue really took it to Easton Valley. But this looks like a much better Easton Valley team.
And they're both playing at such a fast pace.
It is. It is some hardcore man-to-man defense thus far. Houston Holgraver has checked in for the Riverhawks, the 5'11 junior. Keegan Lee will go to the line. Bellevue already over the limit and with 5 team fouls. See if the Riverhawks can get a free throw to drop. Not yet. So far they're struggling at the line. I think they're 0 for 4 now. Second free throw is good. Nice soft touch by Keegan Lee. 13-9 with 3:42 to go here first quarter. Kozel with it. Goes over to The left side, now back. Kozel's going to try another three. That one's short. The rebound comes down to Keegan Lee. Keenan Kilberg has checked in for the Comets. Messridge tried to get it to Ratchie on the cut. Couldn't do it. Bellevue throws it deep down the floor. Easton Holgraver comes up with it. Here comes Messridge on the dribble penetration. Goes to Keegan Lee, lays it up, partially blocked. Messridge on the foul, lays it up and in. So the Riverhawks attacking the rim. Now it's Kozel left side. Right side, it goes to Leach. His shot, three on the way from the right corner is good. Jackson Leach, 16-11. Riverhawks need to break that 10-second barrier. Messridge has it poked away from behind. A whistle, and we'll see what they got. I think they called it on Messridge on the push.
Yep.
Kirk checks back in as Keenan Kilberg still in there. DeShaw, Putman, Bellevue with the basketball in their front court. Easton Valley still in a man-to-man. Boniface with the drive to the basket. He puts up a shot, and he's going to be fouled. Houston Holgraver got him. Boniface will go to the line to shoot a pair. If you like up-tempo physical basketball, you're at the right game tonight. As I mentioned earlier, we'll be right back here tomorrow night as Marquette Catholic will make their season debut here at Easton Valley. Boniface knocks down the first free throw. One more for Boniface. Second one off the back iron, no good. Bowling with the rebound. Keegan Lee with it in the backcourt to Messridge. Lots of pressure, and they blow the whistle this time, and they get Owen Putman on the foul. Kozel will check in for him here as soon as the first free throw is shot. Messridge will shoot a pair. As we mentioned, Bellevue over the limit. Messridge's first free throw off the back iron, no good. Kozel does check in. Second free throw is good. 17-12, Bellevue in front. 2:12 to go here first quarter. Kozel with it in the front court. Gives it off to Kirk. Now left side it goes. Back to Kilberg. Now Boniface. He tries to get it into DeShaw. Knocked away. Here comes Easton Valley. Messridge with it out front. He's hounded by Keenan Kilberg. Messridge looking for some dribble drive. Nothing there. Now they go to Keegan Lee, left corner. Lee back out to Bowling. To Messridge. Now they try to go inside to Fee. He kicks it back out. Bowling's going to try a three. Short off the front iron. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Bellevue basketball. Got a good look. Just didn't get it to go. Good ball movement. 1:32 to go. Some substitutions. Kyle Dunn will check in. Leach checks back in. DeShaw and Kirk out for Bellevue. Easton Valley with their starting five in there right now. They're in the half-court man-to-man. It's Messridge on Kozel. Kozel drives to the hoop. He's fouled, and the basket will go. I think they got Easton Ratchie. Basket counts. And yes, they got Ratchy on the push. Kozel, one of those guys, it seems like he's been at Bellevue about 7 or 8 years. He's a good basketball player, but he has been on the varsity squad most of his high school career. The free throw's short. Ratchy, a nice rebound save. Pass ahead to Bowling. Bowling's going to pull up a little jump shot. No good. Rebound up high to get it is Keenan Kilberg of Bellevue. He'll bring it up the floor. Picked up by Bowling. Now it's Boniface. Inside it goes. Shot short by Dunn. Bellevue with the offensive rebound. Now Dunn back in the paint. Nice pass underneath. No good. The shot by Leach. Rebound to Ratchy. Here comes Messridge on the dribble. Back out to Bowling. He thought about the three, passed it up, and it's knocked away. And it will stay with Easton Valley. 41.6 seconds to go here first quarter. It's been kind of a wild one thus far. Keegan Lee to trigger it in, baseline right. Messridge with it out front. Messridge had it knocked away, picked it back up, goes to Fee. Fee took some steps. Turnover will give it back to Bellevue. One thing we haven't had to worry about here yet, buddy, is a shot clock.
No kidding. They've been pretty fast possessions, haven't they?
Yeah. We haven't got too far down on any possessions with the shot clock yet. Bellevue will have it with 31.5, so the shot clock is off. As Kozel walks it, this is the first time we've had anybody walk it down the floor here too. He's going to hold it out front. Bellevue looks like they're going to play for the final shot of the quarter. Kinnick Ritchie has checked in for Easton Valley. He gets the task of trying to guard the 6'6" DeShaw. Down to 6 seconds. Kirk with it, puts a shot up, no good. Battle for the rebounds. DeShaw gets it, puts it back up and in. And that'll end our quarter. And our score at the end of one here at Easton Valley is the Bellevue Comets 21, Easton Valley 12. We'll be right back after this from one of our sponsors.
Jesse Jepson at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart just off Highway 64 in Miles is passionate about solving your auto repair issues and providing repairs and maintenance that exceeds all expectations. From basic automotive maintenance like oil changes and tire service to more complex issues like brake repair and suspension issues, stop in at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart. They also have homemade lunch specials, snacks, and a lot of your favorite C-store items, along with gasoline. See you soon at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart in Miles. Find them on Facebook.
Total Dimensions Therapy and Wellness PLC, located inside Cookie's Tanning and Fitness, specializes in red light therapy, instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization, and kinesiotaping. Seeking treatment early will prevent further injury and keep your pain from turning into a chronic issue. Contact Missy Wilson, physical therapist and certified light therapist at Total Dimension Therapy and Wellness PLC, located inside Cookie's Tanning and Fitness, 105 First Avenue Northwest in Preston. Phone 563-689-4912 to schedule an appointment today.
With you alongside Buddy Jungie, and what's your thoughts so far, buddy? Entertaining, if nothing else.
Very entertaining. I'm really not seeing a lot of errors on either team's side. Mostly just some missed free throws and a lot of full court pressure from Bellevue there.
Yes. Bellevue with the possession to start the second quarter. Easton Valley still in that man-to-man. Easton Valley with their starting group back in, as does Bellevue. Kirk with it. He tries to drive on Fee. Nice head and shoulder fake and a nice shot off the glass on the right side. Bellevue with their largest lead of the ball game at 23-12. 7.5 to go here in the first half. There's a steal now by Leach. He lays it up and in, and Coach Pickup jumps up and calls that timeout. They'll talk it over, and we'll take a break. It's a full timeout. So with 7:24 to go, second quarter, it's Bellevue 25, Easton Valley 12. We'll be right back with you.
Do you have several devices using your internet at one time? Do you like to stream movies or sporting events using a laptop computer, smart TV, or other device? If yes, then contact Miles Telephone in Miles for high-speed fiber to the home internet for the internet service that's right for you. Other services provided are phone with unlimited long distance, Skitter TV, secure IT antivirus protection, and Lorix security camera systems. Miles Telephone in Miles, phone 563-682-7111, online at milestelephone.com.
Ole's Garage Convenience and Service of Preston has so many different ways to serve you. Stop for gas, a cup of coffee, bottle of pop, all your favorite C-store items, and a quality automotive repair shop that features diagnostics, tune-ups, brakes, oil changes, tires, tire repair, and much more. Ole's Garage Convenience and Service, easy to find on Highway 64 in Preston.
With you again on opening night here for boys basketball. Girls, of course, have been playing about a week already. And now a whistle on the inbounds. And it looked like Leach kind of got his hip into Messridge there a little bit, and he was whistled for the push foul. A good call. Deshaw and Ratchie got a chuckle out of it. The two of them are at midcourt kind of giggling a little bit. And the turnover there, it's Kirk again with the ball. He's going to drive in, lay it up, short off the front rim. Rebound to Kilberg, no good, and Fee rips down the board. Good rebound that time by the sophomore Kalen Fee. He gets it ahead to fellow sophomore Bowling. Bowling throws it away. Kirk again, he's had a lot of steals. This one he lays up and in. So that relentless pressure defense starting to take its toll on the Riverhawks. And another one, Deshaw with it, throws it ahead to Kirk. He'll lay it up again and put it in. 29-12, and Easton Valley has to use yet another timeout. And we'll keep it here this time with 6:37 to go in the first half. And it kind of got out of Easton Valley's realm there for a little bit. And they've got to somehow figure out how to break this relentless pressure that Bellevue is applying in the backcourt. And I guess the best thing to do, buddy, is I've always been taught you reverse the ball and then send a cutter in from the opposite side into the middle of the court. So I don't know what Coach Pickup is going to do, but obviously they need to make some changes. But
they might want to try that, Mike.
Yeah, this is a very, very good Bellevue team. Very athletic, got some size, and like we talked about earlier, a lot of experience. So tough way to open the season for the Riverhawks under a new coach, but this is what the schedule has, and that's you got to play it out. Easton Valley again, Bellevue, all five guys defensively are way up by the free throw line in the backcourt. Easton Valley, this time they do reverse it, and Fee's got it, and he has his pocket picked by Kozel. Ahead to Boniface, now to Deshaw. He kicks it back out. Three on the way, in and out, no good. And the putback is missed. Here comes Messridge full speed ahead. Shot up and good. A tough floater on the right side under pressure. Callan Messridge knocks it in. 29-14. There's the cutter. Keenan Kilberg. Nice pass by Deshaw. And they score again. Messridge with it this time. Here come the Riverhawks. Messridge, a crossover dribble. He gets hit pretty hard by Kozel. And Messridge will go back to the free throw line. It was a beautiful crossover dribble to lose two defenders. Went up strong to the basket and got bumped pretty good by Kozel. So he'll shoot a pair, Will Messridge, with 5:50 to go here first half. 31-14 Bellevue. First foul on Kozel. Messridge's free throw, first one is up and in. Holgraver checks in for Bowling. Second free throw by Messridge is nothing but the bottom of the net. 31-16. Bellevue with the lead and the basketball. Boniface with it left side. Tries to drive in. Spin move. Shot up. No good. Rebound to Holgraver. Here comes Mesridge. He tries to cross over again. It's tipped away. And now a pass ahead by Bellevue and off the fingertips of Kozel. So it'll go back to Easton Valley in the backcourt. Keegan Lee will trigger it in. Gets it into Ratchie. Ratchie back to Lee. Here comes that pressure. Lee breaks it off the dribble. Tries to get it to Ratchie. Knocked away and thrown away. Back the other way comes Kilburn. Kicks it over to Boniface. 3 on the way. No good. Short rebound Mesridge. Mesridge on the dribble out front. Looking for a little help. Gets it over to Holgraver. Lee's going to pump fake, drive to the basket. Nice move and lays it in. From the left side, a little head and shoulder fake. Got the defender out of position, and he took it to the rim and scored. Now Ratchie and Deshaw going at it down low. Ratchie wins that battle as Deshaw misses. Ratchie pulls down the rebound. Here comes Mesridge on the dribble against Kilburn. There's that crossover again. Mesridge takes it hard to the basket, lays it up and in. And now a timeout by Bellevue. Chet Kinnick gets it. He's not happy with his troops. 4:33 to go here, first half. It's 31-20. Bellevue. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. It'll be Bellevue basketball after that timeout called by Coach Chet Kinnick. 31-20, Bellevue up. 4.5 to go here. First half, Kozel with the basketball with Easton Valley still in that man-to-man. They get it into Deshaw. His shot over Ratchie is up and in. Nice spin move and shot by Deshaw. Here comes Mesridge off the dribble again. Mesridge working hard out front, but if you remember him from football, he does not get tired, that guy. He just goes and goes.
One tough dude.
Mesridge with it out front. He's going to try a 3. That one's short, no good. Deshaw box out. And Ratchie knocks it off of Deshaw. Nice play by Easton Ratchie. Deshaw had him boxed out, but Easton reached around him and tapped the ball off of Deshaw, and it went out of bounds on the baseline, so Easton Valley will keep it. And Lee will inbound. They lob it up for Ratchie. He goes right back to Lee. And an offensive foul as Lee put his shoulder down into Kirk. And Keegan Lee picks up the offensive foul. For Lee, that's his second. So with 3:51 to go in the half, they'll have to keep an eye on that. Kozel with it on the dribble. Mesridge picks up Kozel. Kozel drives to the basket. He lays it up. No good, but he's fouled. Mesridge on the foul. Mesridge with 11 points already here in this ball game. That was his first, I believe. So Kozel will go to the line. No, it's Mesridge's second. Kozel's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw by Kozel is up and good. 15-point lead for the Comets, 35-20. Ratchie with the ball in the backcourt, gets it to Messridge. Back to Ratchie, now to Messridge. Messridge on the dribble out front, gets it to Bowling. Bowling cross-court skip pass to Lee. Lee almost slipped on that one. Fee with it, he'll go back to Lee. He's going to try a three from the corner. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebound down to Leach. Gets it over to Kozel, lobs it into DeShaw, to Kirk. Kirk took a step and he's called for the travel. Ritchie's going to check in for Ratchie with 3:11 to go. Bowling with it in the backcourt. Reverses back to Messridge. He gets it across the timeline. And an offensive foul on Messridge with a little push off.
Just a little one.
But the bad news is that's Messridge's third foul. And he'll have to sit the rest of this half. Coach Pickup questioning the call, I guess you might call it.
Yeah. Certainly not happy about it.
But now we have a whistle. And they're adjusting the clock to 2:51. Kozel with it out front with that 15-point lead. He's picked up by Bowling now that Messridge is out of there. They try to go into the Shaw, and Holgraver steps in the passing lane and picks it away. He's going to drive to the basket. Got fouled, no call. Good hustle by Holgraver. Wild shot that time by Leach. DeShaw on the offensive rebound lays it up and in, and he's fouled. That gets Ratchie off the bench immediately. It sure looked like Holgraver got hit down here. It was a good drive to the basket. He took it coast to coast. He made a nice play at the defensive end and took it to the basket on the right side and got hit pretty good as he went into the stage. No call. Coach Pickup, I think, is maybe reminding the ref of that play himself right now. Free throw by DeShaw, no good. Bowling with the rebound, gets it off to Lee. Bowling and Lee will be the primary ball handlers with Messridge out with that third foul. Ratchie kicks it over to Holgraver, now to Fee. Fee has it knocked away. Ratchie picks it up. Fee tripped. He goes down. And a blocking foul. Just the third team foul, I believe, on Bellevue, so it'll be just an inbounds with 2:13 to go here till our halftime. Bowling with it in the backcourt. He's picked up by Kilberg. Ball knocked out of bounds by Putman. It'll stay with Easton Valley in their front court. 37-20. They get it into Fee. Bowling with it now, kicks it back out to Messridge. Messridge looks for help, goes to Fee. Bowling with it. Bowling on the dribble drive, has it tipped away, but it goes right to Fee. Fee looks for help, gets it into Ratchie, lays it up and in. Nice look by Fee that time to find Ratchie. Ratchie's doing a nice job of finishing over DeShaw. There's a dribble drive in and a whistle and no basket as Kozel took it to the right side. If this was college or NBA, they would have counted that on the continuation, but not here. The foul was on the shot, so he'll shoot a pair with 1:37 to go here, second quarter. Second foul on Bowling, so Easton Valley with some foul difficulties. Messridge already on the bench with 3. Kozel's first free throw in and out, no good. Easton Valley with Holgraver, Ratchie, Bowling, Fee, and Messridge on the floor. Second free throw by Kozel, no good. Ball kicked away, picked up by Kilberg of Bellevue. Gets it back to Kozel. Kozel wants to drive that left baseline. He does, puts up a shot and a whistle and an offensive foul on Kozel. That time it just looked like he maybe tried to do a little too much, don't you think, buddy?
Yep. Holgraver standing in the lane right in the way.
Here comes that pressure defense again. They get it to Fee. He gets it ahead to Holgraver. Holgraver's going to stop, pop, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Kilberg. Here comes the Comets on the run. Pass back to Boniface. He lays it up and in, coming from the left baseline. 39-22 Comets. Keegan Lee picks up his dribble, gets it to Bowling. Bowling now brings it across the timeline, right side. Looks inside to Ratchie, and he's fouled. Ratchie will go to the line. Both teams over the bonus. So we're shooting free throws the rest of this half on any foul. Ratchie to shoot a pair here. First one's up and in. Ratchie with 7 points. Messridge with 11 leads the Riverhawks. Ratchie's second free throw, back iron, no good. Rebound to Boniface. Pass ahead to Kozel, saves it from going away into out of bounds. Gets it to Kilberg right side. Shot up off the glass, no good. And a good strong rebound by Keegan Lee. Fee tries to throw it ahead and it's knocked away by Kozel. Tried to find Bowling. Messridge is going to come back in with those 3 fouls. Lee to trigger it in, gets it into Ratchie. 33 seconds to go first half. Now Messridge with it. He's got to be careful. He's guarded by Kilberg. Oh, goes to Bowling right side. Bowling right wing, dribbles it back out to the top of the key, has it knocked away. Here come the Comets. Shot up and in by Eichhorn. 10 seconds to go in the half. Here comes Holgraver on the dribble. Picks it up, goes to Ratchie, lays it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, no good. And there's the buzzer, and we are at halftime. Our score at the end of one half of play here from Easton Valley Elementary. The Bellevue Comets 41, Easton Valley Riverhawks 23. We'll take a break. We'll be back with you in about 7 or 8 minutes with more Easton Valley boys basketball. You're listening to Riverhawk Basketball, brought to you by Miles Telephone Company. We'll be back with you momentarily. All right, we are back here for more Easton Valley boys basketball. At halftime, it's the Bellevue Comets 41, Easton Valley 23. And it has been an up and down, helter-skelter type atmosphere for basketball here, buddy. And we kind of wondered what both teams were going to do. Well, we found out in a hurry, and they get after it defensively.
Absolutely, they do.
Bellevue with that relentless full court pressure, and it's kind of taken its toll on Easton Valley as they just are really struggling to break that pressure, and it's caused a lot of turnovers. So we'll see if they keep it up here. Probably will to start the third quarter and see where it goes from there. But of course, Easton Valley with a little foul trouble as well.
Yeah, and like you say, with the full court pressure, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't see why they wouldn't do it now.
Yeah. Very true. They've got the athletes to do it, and we talk about their experience. We've talked about that a lot tonight. But this group of Bellevue players have been varsity players for a few years now, and experience goes a long way. And when you got the athletes to offset that, you've got yourself a pretty good combination there, and it shows.
They've got kind of a small bench too.
Yeah, they really do. I think what do they got? 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5 guys on the bench is all.
Yeah.
Easton Valley will have the possession here to start the second half. Messridge back in there with those 3 fouls. Picked up by Kozel in the half-court man. Messridge having a little trouble hanging on. Dribble drive on the right side. Goes to Fee. He launches a 3. No good. Ball tapped out. Picked up by Leach. Leach on the run up the right side. Reverse dribble, gives it back to Shaw. Shaw's going to try and drive in on Ratchie. He does, shoots it up and in off the glass. Shaw, another one of those experienced Comets. Back comes Easton Valley. Messridge gets it off to Fee. He drives to the basket, lays it up and in. 43-25. We've played almost a minute here. Kozel drives in and puts it off the right side. Messridge there. It's the case with those 3 fouls. He kind of had to back off a little bit. Kozel, smart point guard. He knew that and took advantage of it. Backed him off. Here comes Fee with it as he picked up the loose ball. He dribbles out at the top of the circle. Now gives it off to Messridge between the circles. Now Lee left wing. Back to Messridge up top. They'll run some offense, will the Riverhawks. He goes to Bowling. Bowling on the deep right wing. Looks inside and has it knocked away. Gets it back. Bowling, and then we have a shot clock violation. Didn't think we'd see one of those tonight, but there it is.
Nope, we spoke too soon.
Bellevue with some good half-court defense, and the Riverhawks kind of lost track of the shot clock. And it expired, so the turnover gives it back to the Comets. Kozel on the dribble. 20-point lead for Bellevue. Putman with it, picked up by Lee. Putman drives in the lane, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded to Shaw. Goes back to Putman, tries a 3, no good, and Messridge pulls down the long rebound. Messridge ahead to Bowling. Bowling with it, back up to Fee. He'll give it back to Messridge. Riverhawks will set something up here offensively against that hardcore half-court man, and turnover. Fee's pass picked away. Kozel with it, puts it up and in. Kozel with 11 points on the night. Messridge with it. He's trapped in the corner, nowhere to go. And a whistle and a timeout called by Easton Valley with 5:23 to go here in the third quarter. And Bellevue leading 47-25. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back right after this timeout.
Do you have several devices using your internet at one time? Do you like to stream movies or sporting events using a laptop computer, smart TV, or other device? If yes, then contact Miles Telephone in Miles for high-speed fiber to the home internet for the internet service that's right for you. Other services provided are phone with unlimited long distance, Skitter TV, secure IT antivirus protection, and Lorix security camera systems. Miles Telephone in Miles, phone 563-682-7111, online at milestelephone.com.
Mike Kelly back with you, Buddy Jungie alongside, and 5:23 to go here, third quarter. It's 47-25 Bellevue. If you're just tuning in, you're probably thinking, well, maybe it's going to on its way to a blowout. And who knows, maybe it is, but it's been entertaining up to this point, just with the helter-skelter pace of the game at both ends for both teams. Of course, Easton Valley, not real deep as far as any experience on their bench. And they've got to bounce back and play a game tomorrow night right here in Miles. So hopefully they got enough left in their legs. Cross-court pass to Bowling. He gives it off to Messridge. Messridge pull-up jump shot right side. Air ball, no good. Kirk the rebound. Here comes Bellevue on the run. Kirk goes over to Leach. Leach back to Kirk. Kirk baseline knocked away, stolen away by Fee. Fee comes up the left side, puts it up and in off the glass, and he's fouled. Putman tried to step in and take the charge, but he did so as after Fee left the floor, and that's a no-no. Holgraver's going to check in for Bowling. Kirk will come out for Bellevue. Fee will shoot one, trying to get the old-fashioned three-point play. And the shot no good off the back iron. DeShaw with the rebound for Bellevue. Ahead to Leach. Had it knocked away, caught the ball. So the ref determined that it was not a travel. Lee with it, he'll cross the timeline, gets it back to Messridge. They go inside to Ratchie. Ratchie, nice catch, kicks it over to Holgraver. Now back inside to Ratchie, he can spin, puts up a shot, no good off the iron. Lee tries to get the steal in the backcourt, knocks it ahead to Kozel. We're about halfway through this third quarter. Leach a shot, no good. Tipped away by Ratchie. Holgraver pulls down the board. Messridge with it. Picked up by Leach. Messridge dribbles up the right side. And a whistle and a foul on Jackson Leach. Just the second team foul on Bellevue in this third quarter, so it'll be an inbound on the side for the Riverhawks. Keegan Lee will inbound right in front of his own bench. Gets it into Fee. Fee goes down to the corner to Holgraver, inside to Ratchie. Ratchie, a little spin move, stepped on the baseline. And the turnover will give it back to Bellevue. It looked like Ratchie that time was going to try and go under the hoop and come up on that left side, but stepped on the line. Kilberg back in, he's got it. Gets it over to Boniface, who's checked back in for Bellevue as well. Drive to the basket, shot up and good. So Bellevue extends to their largest lead, 51-27 over the Riverhawks. They break the pressure. Messridge with it out front. Messridge has it tipped away by Kilberg. Messridge regains control. Here he comes down the right side. Goes to Holgraver. Holgraver tried to get it to Lee, and it's knocked off of Keegan Lee, and it'll go back to Bellevue. Kinnick Ritchie will check back in for the Riverhawks. He comes for Ratchie. 3:05 to go here, third quarter. Kozel with it. Little dribble weave here by Bellevue now. Boniface with his right wing. They're looking to try and get it into the Shaw. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Fee. Here come the Riverhawks. Messridge with it. Here comes that trap. They just keep bringing it. And a whistle and a foul on Boniface. So still not over the limit. Non-shooting foul. Third team foul on the Comets. So it'll be another inbound for the Riverhawks. Messridge with it out front, picked up by Kilburn. Couple of quick guys out there with that matchup. Keegan Lee with it. He puts a shot up over to Shaw, and it's no good, but it goes off of Bellevue, so Easton Valley will retain possession and inbound baseline right with 2:23 to go third quarter. Lee will trigger it in, looks to get it in, gets it into Ratchie. Back to Lee, shot short. DeShaw with the rebound. Nice little play, just didn't get the shot to fall. Boniface will try a three from the left side, no good. Fee steps in, pulls away the loose ball. Here comes Messridge on the move. He's going to drive it all the way to the basket and has his shot blocked and out of bounds. Not a bad move. He got to the rim, just got into the land of the Giants there, and they knocked it away. Keegan Lee tries the inbound, gets it into Houston Holgraver. Lee will try a three from the corner, knocks it down, and a whistle. Coach Knake not agreeing with it. Lee hit the three out of the right corner. There was a whistle. Now the referees are going to chat about something. Both head coaches, hands on hips, waiting to see what the discussion will bring out. What do you think, buddy? I don't even know. Are they talking about whether there was a foul or who fouled? They said the basket's good.
Yep. I think they were, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I thought they were talking about whether the basket was.
The basket is good,
shot.
and I think they called the foul after the shot. So Easton Valley gets the three-pointer and retains possession.
Okay.
Lee gets it into Bowling, right back to Lee. Now Messridge with it left side. Back to Lee. He's going to drive baseline. Tries to get it into Ratchie. Nice steal by Ratchie after Bellevue had the basketball. Back into Ratchie. His shot no good, and he's fouled by DeShaw. So a nice sequence offensively for the Riverhawks down at the far end, as they've already gotten a three-pointer, and now they get a chance to tack a couple more on at the free throw line as Ratchie will shoot a pair. I think, and we were talking about that at halftime, I believe that's the first three of the night.
For Easton Valley.
For Easton Valley.
Yeah.
So Easton Ratchie to shoot a pair off the back iron, no good on this first shot. One more for Ratchie. 1:41 to go here, third quarter. 51-30, Bellevue leads. Ratchie's second shot, no good. Here comes Bellevue back the other way, and Ratchie's going to get called for the foul. Keep in mind, Easton Valley with just one timeout remaining. They had to stop a couple Bellevue runs with timeouts in the first half, and here in the second half, they tried to keep the ball from going out of bounds, so they had to use a timeout. 1:36 to go here, third quarter. Bellevue with a couple free throws. Here comes Easton Valley. Messridge back the other way. He puts a shot up off the glass, and it's good. Nice shot by Callan Messridge as he split a couple defenders with the dribble and got it up on the right side. Now Boniface with it. His spin move, tough move that time by Boniface. There's how you get to break the pressure. You hit the man in the middle. Keegan Lee drives it all the way. On the right side, he lays it up and in. 1 minute to go, third quarter. 55-34, Bellevue with the lead. Stolen away. Pass ahead, and it's going to go over Fee's head. Nice save by Fee. And Bowling throws a behind-the-back pass off of Keenan Kilberg and saves it that way. You don't see that every day, buddy.
No, you do not.
So Easton Valley with the ball back. They get it into Ratchew, gives it off to Messridge. Messridge with it, crossover dribble. He takes it back to the left side to Keegan Lee. Skip pass to Bowling. He'll try a three from the right corner, no good. Fee had the offensive rebound, kind of got it, tried to go back up with it, hit the bottom of the backboard. Back comes Bellevue, shot clock off. Boniface three from the right wing is good. 16 seconds to go, third quarter. Ball kicked ahead to Fee. His shot is blocked right to Bowling. Bowling will put up a floater, no good. Here comes Bellevue back the other way with 4 seconds. Kozel with it. Kicks it over to Boniface. Three on the way, no good. Short, there's the buzzer. And that is the end of our third quarter. And our score at the end of three is the Bellevue Comets 58, Easton Valley Riverhawks 34. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this timeout.
Ole's Garage Convenience and Service of Preston has so many different ways to serve you. Stop for gas, a cup of coffee, bottle of pop, all your favorite C-store items, and a quality automotive repair shop that features diagnostics, tune-ups, brakes, oil changes, tires, tire repair, and much more. Ole's Garage Convenience and Service, easy to find on Highway 64 in Preston.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I think Kozel finally is getting a blow and Keenan Kilberg in for him. Other than that, both teams with the regulars. Shot no good by DeShaw. Here comes Easton Valley on the rebound. Fee thought about the three, passed it up. Gives it off to Messridge. Messridge bumped by Kilberg and the whistle and the foul. Coach Kinake didn't like it. He knew it was a foul, but he was kind of upset his player didn't get move those feet and get in front of Messridge. Easton Valley gets it in to Messridge. Now over to Bowling. Bowling with it on the right side. He's picked up by DeShaw in the mismatch. Messridge with it. He'll pull up with a 15-foot jumper right side. No good. Battle for the board. Ratchey got fouled. Ratchey has kept his composure and he's played hard tonight. You know, he's going against giving away a couple inches the way it looks to DeShaw, but has played pretty well down in the paint for Easton Valley. Messridge leads the Riverhawks with 13 points. Now he picks up his dribble, gets it off to Keegan Lee. Lee with 6 points tonight. Tries to make an entry pass to Ratchie. It's picked off by Kirk. He goes to Putman. Putman pull-up jump shot is good. Full court man-to-man pressure still applied by Bellevue. Messridge picks up his dribble, gets it off to his cousin Keegan Lee. And an offensive foul called on Lee. To me, it didn't look like a lot of contact. I think Kirk made it look like maybe there was a little more contact than there was there, but he got the call. Coach Pickup is having a discussion with the official on that as well.
Friendly discussion.
A friendly discussion. So Bellevue does have the basketball with 6.5 to go here. Kilberg with it, little dribble weave action out front by the Comets as he gives it off. Now it goes into DeShaw. He tries a couple ball fakes, kicks it back out, but I think he took steps as he kind of spun and kind of lost his balance a little bit and got whistled for the travel. Messridge with it in the backcourt, picked up by Kilberg. Messridge gets it off to Ratchie, now back to Messridge. Still some slipping out there, buddy. Messridge with it. He's got Bowling open. Now they go into Ratchie. His shot off the glass is good, and he's fouled.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's like everyone's doing it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but a lot of slipping. So nice move that time by Ratchie on the right side. Got it off the glass, and he was fouled. He'll have a chance to get into double-digit scoring if he can knock down this free throw. And he does not. It's off the back iron. And Easton Valley's really struggled at the line tonight. We noticed in warm-ups they were struggling a little bit. A whistle on Bowling. He's going to get called for the hold. Just the second team foul on Easton Valley, so it'll be an inbound, baseline inbound for the Comets. They get it into DeShaw. Now it goes back over to Leach. Back to Putman to DeShaw. His elbow jumper is good. When the big fella can step out and knock down 15-footers, that really opens things up. Ahead to Lee, and he's fouled. Putman on the foul. So they seem to be calling it a little closer here late in the game compared to what they did early. Fourth team foul on the Comets, so it'll be another inbound on the sideline for Easton Valley for Keegan Lee. Gets it into Messridge. And a pass picked off by Cosell. He'll lay it up and in on the left side. If you're going to make passes against this pressure defense, they got to be sharp, direct passes. Holgraver, nice pass to Ratchie, who lays it off the glass. Holgraver, nice dribble drive pass. Keegan Lee on the block shot that time. Right back to Bellevue. Kilberg with it. Now it's DeShaw in the middle of the lane, lays it up and in. And Holgraver tried to take the charge, and he was laying in the middle of the lane as all that action was going on. 66-38 Bellevue.
He had both feet on the floor.
Bowling with it. Got trapped, got in trouble. Somehow it came back to him. He passes ahead to Holgraver. Another nice pass to Ratchie. So Houston Holgraver with his head up, eyes up, seeing the court, and he got to Ratchie again. Now Keegan Lee takes it away from DeShaw. Here comes Messridge. Messridge is going to drive to the hoop, lays it up, no good. There's Holgraver with another rebound. Messridge shoots over DeShaw, left baseline, no good. Leach pulls down the rebound. Halfway through this fourth quarter, 66-40 Bellevue, 68-40 Bellevue on the Leach lay-in. Keegan Lee with it, goes to Bowling. Bowling back to Lee, here comes Keegan on the dribble. Picks up his dribble, goes to Messridge. Messridge with it. Dribble drive, picks up his dribble, goes to Ratchie. Now it's back to Lee. Lee goes inside to Holgraver, and it's knocked away, picked up by DeShaw. 3:20 to go in the game. Another shot off the glass on the left side by Bellevue, and they've extended their lead to 30. Easton Valley's going to use their last timeout with 3:10 to go in the basketball game. It's 70-40, Bellevue over Easton Valley. We'll take a quick break, be right back with the final 3:10.
Jesse Jepson at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart just off Highway 64 in Miles is passionate about solving your auto repair issues and providing repairs and maintenance that exceeds all expectations. From basic automotive maintenance like oil changes and tire service to more complex issues like brake repair and suspension issues, stop in at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart. They also have homemade lunch specials, snacks, and a lot of your favorite C-store items, along with gasoline. See you soon at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart in Miles. Find them on Facebook.
Total Dimensions Therapy and Wellness PLC, located inside Cookie's Tanning and Fitness, specializes in red light therapy, instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization, and kinesiotaping. Seeking treatment early will prevent further injury and keep your pain from turning into a chronic issue. Contact Missy Wilson, physical therapist and certified light therapist at Total Dimension Therapy and Wellness PLC, located inside Cookie's Tanning and Fitness, 105 First Avenue Northwest in Preston. Phone 563-689-4912 to schedule an appointment today.
We are back. Mike Kelly and Buddy Jungie with you here. 3 minutes to go in the game. Easton Valley with the basketball. Down big, down 30 right now. As they look to try and get it into Kinnick Ritchie. Ball knocked away. And it'll stay with the Riverhawks. 2:55 to go in the game. Keegan Lee will inbound baseline to the right. He looks to get it in, and he kicks it out to Bowling. Bowling down to Holgraver. And a whistle. And the shot clock, well, $18 on the shot clock. I thought they wanted to reset it, but the ball never hit the rim. Bowling's going to try a three from deep right side. No good, but Keegan Lee right there for the offensive putback. Keegan Lee with 8 points on the night. Boniface, strong move on the left baseline, lays it up and in. Messridge with it, picked up by Kozol. Messridge elbow jumper, no good. There's Ritchie on the rebound, lays it up, no good. But he's fouled, and Kinnick Ritchie will go to the line to shoot a pair. The young freshman. .221 to go in the game. 72-42 Bellevue. Ritchie's first free throw in and out, no good. He'll get one more. Ritchie's second free throw off the back iron, no good. Boniface pulls down the board. Here come the Comets, back the other way. Hayden Stark in the game and had the ball in the corner, gets it out to Boniface. Three on the way is good. So Bellevue continuing to shoot well from the perimeter. We're under 2 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Bowling's got it. He'll try a three from the right wing. No good. Holgraver rips down the rebound strong, and down goes Boniface. He hit the deck pretty hard. He seems to be okay, does Boniface. That's good. Holgraver was fouled on the play, so he'll shoot a pair. Holgraver's played a nice fourth quarter here, third and fourth quarter.
That he has. A lot of good rebounds.
Yeah, good passes, too. He had 2 assists, I know, to Ratchie.
And now points.
And now he's on the board with a free throw. (75-43), 75-44 as Houston knocks down a pair. And he gets called for the blocking foul on Boniface. Bellevue will inbound. Easton Valley not yet over that foul limit. It looks like Easton Valley is going to send in the subs, as there's, I think, 5 new guys standing at the scorer's table. We'll try and get their names mentioned as we continue on here. Cameron Wilson checks in, as does Chase Venema. Gregory Huffman. Not a lot of size with this Easton Valley group, so they'll struggle a little bit. Jackson Lewis is in there as well. Bentley Brady Camp. And there's a hard foul. Huffman, I believe, got whistled for it, as Boniface went strong to the basket.
He might be hurting a little bit after that one.
Which one, Huffman or Boniface?
No.
So Boniface will go to the line to shoot a pair. 1:22 to go in the game. Misses the first free throw. One more to come. Missed the second one, but on the offensive rebound is Bellevue, as Peyton Meyer tried to tap it in, and he got fouled. So right back to the line goes Bellevue. First free throw is up and good by Meyer. He'll have one more. Second one good as well. 79-44. Venema with the ball for Easton Valley. Gets it inside the Brady camp. His shot is up and good. Boniface scores. So Bellevue really doesn't have a second group. They play about 8 or 9 guys, and they're all, it's kind of tough to substitute anybody in there. Free throw no good. Huffman on the rebound.
Yeah, they still pretty much got their main gang in there.
Yeah, they do. Venema with it. He'll try. No, I thought he was going to try a little baseline jumper. Shot on the way by Wilson is no good. Boniface on the rebound. We're under a minute to go here in this game. Bellevue again scores 83-46. Down to 25 seconds. Wilson with a pull-up jumper at the right elbow, no good. Rebound down to Bellevue.
Steal by Wilson.
Steal by Wilson, lays it up, no good. Boniface pulls it down. And the clock at 10 seconds. Boniface will walk it up. and probably just hold it once he crosses the line. I think he got instructions from Coach Kinake, and he'll just kind of stand out there and dribble it and let the clock run out, and it does run out. And that'll do it here from Easton Valley tonight on opening night for boys basketball. Final score of the Bellevue Comets 83, Easton Valley Riverhawks 46. Game about midway through the first quarter, Bellevue started to take control, and they never really looked back as they led at halftime 58-34 and finish up strong in the fourth quarter 83-46 over Easton Valley. The Riverhawks did have 3 guys in double figures with 13 each for Callan Mestridge and Easton Ratchey, 10 for Keegan Lee, and hopefully got a little bit left in those legs for tomorrow night as the Marquette Defenders will make their appearance here for their first game of the season, and we'll have it for you here tomorrow night from Easton Valley. Buddy, thanks for being with me. We'll be back tomorrow night. Again, our final score, Bellevue 83, Easton Valley 46. We'll be with you tomorrow night here from Easton Valley. Have a safe drive home, fans.